welcome to GilbHub TV. This week I'm going to be responding to a video request from a viewer, and they asked for some tips on confidence when presenting. Now, I do a bit of presenting work. I've done some video presenting. Obviously I make these videos for my own YouTube channel, and I also do voiceover work for animations and videos for companies. So even if it's something that you don't do professionally, presenting quite often comes up in lots of different jobs. It might be that you have to present to a group of colleagues or a board, or you might have to present a pitch when trying to win new jobs. So it's something that I think a lot of people can relate to, which is why I'd like to answer it in this video. So as I said, I've done a bit of this kind of work in the past, but for this video I'm actually going to defer to one of my friends whose name is Dexter Moscow. And Dexter is an expert on all things presentations. So he really is the guy to talk to if you have any questions about presenting, particularly in the business realm and in a professional sense. So Dexter recently published a great article on LinkedIn, which I will link below, and it outlines what he calls the Moscow method. And this is basically 5 key things to consider and think about when you're presenting and when you're preparing for your next presentation. So I'm just going to share the first one here, and then if you like the sound of this, then you can go and read the rest of them on his LinkedIn article. So the first one is mindset. And this really struck me because it's a really simple piece of advice, but it's so effective. And obviously you need to have the right mindset when you're preparing for a presentation, and that's part of what this question was about, getting the confidence to do it. But one of the things that I think is really helpful is, and what Dexter says in his article, is that if you think about it in terms of it's not about you. So quite often we go into a presentation environment and we think, how am I going to look? You know, is this going to make me look good? Am I going to sound like I know what I'm talking about? Are the people going to be impressed by me? And it's all about me, me, me. And that's natural because, you know, it comes with nerves. But actually what you need to think is it's not about you, it's about the audience and what you're giving them and the value that you're passing on to them. So if you're an expert in your particular area and you're giving a presentation on it, then you've got something of real value that you can share with your audience. So really it's about them and helping them by delivering the information that you've got. So if you think about it that way, as opposed to it's all about me, then it really releases the pressure straight away. And of course you might still be nervous, and there's lots of other things that you can do to prepare to make sure that you give the best presentation you can and to try and sort of calm the nerves and get into the right mindset. But just as a simple place to start, I think getting that idea out of your head that it's all just about how you're going to look can really, really help to ease the pressure, and just instead focus on what it is that you've got to deliver and the value that that's going to give to the people in your audience. So that's tip number 1 from the Moscow method, and there's 5 of them in this LinkedIn article, and then there's so much more other stuff that Dexter can share with you. He's got free resources, he's got ebooks. I would highly recommend you go and check out his website. His company is Audience Dynamics, and I will put the link below along with Dexter's social media accounts. So if you're interested, you can go and find out more about him there. I'll also link to that specific article that I talked about with the Moscow method, so you can go and read that too. I hope this has been really helpful for you. If you've got any presentations coming up, then definitely go and check out his stuff. Otherwise, check out my website, www.gilbhub.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at @HannahGilb. If you've got any suggestions or any other video requests to do with presenting or copywriting or entrepreneurship or running your own business or freelancing, then just leave me a comment below or on any of the websites or social media that I've mentioned. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again in my next video.